Okay, welcome to the second video. We're going to do an overview of the main menu, and then we're going to go through a sample registration and payment. So let's just first do an overview of the menu. On your spreadsheet, you may see above right here where it says Sunsurf Beef Bash, or whatever the name of your VBS, you'll see 3 lines of red text, and says that you can delete those. I've already done that, but if you want to do that, you would simply unprotect the sheet. You go into Review, select Unprotect Sheet. Once it's unprotected, then you can highlight, right-click, and delete those rows out. Once you've done that, just go back to Protect Sheet. We ask that you protect it because what it does, it protects like all of the formulas and things down here, so you don't accidentally mess up one of the formulas that might have an adverse effect on the rest of the spreadsheet. So that's how you would do that. But let's take a quick overview of the main menu here. First of all, the main menu is broken into 4 sections. We have administration. This is where you would put in all your registration, track payment information, and then also where you would track your volunteers. Also, if you notice any of the red triangles at the corner of these cells, that means there's a tip for that cell, just to kind of give you a description. So if I move over here, enter all your registrations here, enter all your volunteers here. Reports is going to give us, we can run rosters by team, we can run rosters by gender, we can run rosters pretty much any way that you want. You can sort them alphabetically, however you want to do that. So that's where you would do rosters. Donations, for us, we like to collect donations for items that we need for VBS. So this is where you can kind of create your own list of things that you need donated, and we'll go into that in another video. The daily rotation schedule, this is a report where you can build out a rotation schedule for each team, so they can see where they're supposed to be at any given time. Daily statistics, detailed statistics is going to just give you detailed information about your VBS. How many people are registered, how many people are assigned to different groups, how many people came through the different advertising sources, what percentage of people came from different churches, those kind of things. So it'll give you detailed information there. And then we have a t-shirt order projection. For our church, we order t-shirts for all the kids. So this allows us to go in and project, okay, we think we're going to have 200 kids. Based on the 150 registrations we currently have, how many sizes do we need for each size? So it'll kind of take your current registrations, project out what your t-shirt order should be based on how many kids you think are going to attend. We have the VBS director section. This is typically where we would, for the directors, whoever's in charge of the VBS, to-do lists, things that need to get done. You can put in, assign them to people, you can put in due dates, all that kind of thing. Staffing needs, this spreadsheet allows you to track how many volunteers you need for each position, and then as you assign people to positions, it will keep track of how many volunteers you still need for different roles. So it's really helpful tool to kind of take a quick glance at, oh, I still need 2 more helpers in Bible room, so it'll be able to help you do that. And then we also do a recap the following year, where we go in and we write down all the different ideas that we had to improve on our VBS for the following year. So that's something that we always do there. The maintenance menu, if you're watching this video, you should have already gone through the very first video, which is the VBS setup. I highly encourage you to go on Facebook and like us, because that is where you're going to find all of the most recent updates for our website templates, our spreadsheet templates, and all that. The how-to videos, like the video you're watching now, is at this link, and then if you have questions or anything, you can find all of that there. But let's go ahead and jump right into the administration menu here, and let's do a payment and registration. So if you're using our Vacation Bible School website template, after somebody registers, it sends you an email with all of the information that you're going to need for this sheet here. Now, if you're not using that, that's totally okay. The spreadsheet is designed to be used by any church using any system, but this is just a way to help you keep track of everything. So our VBS, we do charge a fee for the Vacation Bible School, and once somebody pays, we mark that in here. So let's say I had a $15 fee and currently they had not paid me, but I was giving a $5 discount, or you can put in $15 if you just want to scholarship a child or not charge them, or you can put in 0 for no discount. But once they pay, then we would record the payment here and hit enter, and you can see that the amount due changes here. So this is the registration process here. So this first section from this red to this red is payments. The rest of it is registration information. Again, all of these drop-down menus that you see here, these are all set up in the VBS setup portion. So you should already have done that portion. So, did you attend last year? Yes or no? How did you hear about us? Again, you can select whatever that is. Here we have the dates attending. This is the date that they would be attending your Vacation Bible School. And so for us, you would go in and select the date. Now, if someone does register and then later cancels because they can't come for whatever reason, then we don't delete the registration. We just simply mark them as canceled. Okay, that way we don't lose their information. We can still follow up later if we need to. So again, you just select the date there. You put in their date of birth, their first and last name, the street address, and then the city, state, and zip, all very self-explanatory. Now the phone number, I want to tell you how this works is whenever you put in a phone number, let me delete this one out so you can see how this works. Let's say you're going to put in a phone number, you just type the numbers. You don't have to put in the hyphens or the symbols. So let's just say 123 is here, or 132 area code 456. And then 7896, whoops, is the phone number. Once you hit enter, it will automatically put in the area code, the dash, and all that kind of stuff for you. So all the phone numbers work that way. So anytime you have a phone number field, that's where that would go. The email address, you just type that in, and it will automatically generate a link so you can email directly from the spreadsheet. Put in parent 1 or guardian 1 information, their phone number, again just putting in straight numbers, it'll automatically set up the hyphens and all that. Parent 2, if there's a second parent, phone number, emergency contact, so this would be a friend or another relative that maybe they need to contact you. So let's say Mark Myers, and his number is 123-456-7894. Okay, if they have any allergies or medical conditions, you would type these in here. Now, very important, if you use our mail merge menus for creating name tags, this field you can actually add to a name tag. It also shows up on the roster. Okay, so any very, very sensitive information we would not put in this field. We have another field for that, but if there was general allergies or medical conditions that they needed to know, so for example they're allergic to peanuts and they have an EpiPen, you can put that there. T-shirt size, again we give out a t-shirt at our VBS. Let me scroll back so we can see that, and you can just select the size that you need. Doctor's information, this is all information that we collect. The last grade completed, we always do last grade completed because that is typically VBSs happen over the summer, so that's easier to keep track of it that way. And again, you can just sign whatever grade. So let's say this person's in 2nd grade and this is a girl. And here for us, now in mine I have up to 40 different groups. We assign kids to a small group leader, so we have lots of small group leaders, but this is a 2nd grade female, so I would scroll down to the females, 2nd grade, and I would assign her to the first team because she's the first team I'm building there. And then home church, you would obviously, it would have your church's name there. If they went to another church, you would select whatever church. Again, you set all of that up in the VBS setup menu. And then here is what I call the additional information. This is where I would put very sensitive information because this will print out on the roster, and we only give rosters out to leaders. So this is, we print our name tags, which will have the allergy and medical information, but if there was something more sensitive that we didn't want on a name tag, we would put this here, and that will show up on the actual roster itself, which would go just to leaders. So again, that is how you do a registration. It's very simple, very straightforward. You post all your payments here, add all your data in here, and that's pretty much it.